Hey YouTube, Purple here. Today I want to do a review on a portable ice maker made by a company called NewAir. So NewAir reached out to me and asked if I would do a review of the product. I said yes because I happen to be somebody that uses a lot of ice. I like my drinks cold and blended. I use ice in my reviews. I've been doing a lot of cooler videos lately, or getting into doing some stuff with coolers and those portable cooler AC units. I've been testing out different styles with it. So just lately I've been going through a ton of ice. I keep finding myself running out the store and picking up another 22-pound bag. So when they reached out to me, I'm like, yes, I want the ice maker, I'll give it a go. Right off the bat, let me tell you, these are not designed to fill coolers. This will produce 50 pounds of ice in a day. The operative word or keywords there are in a day. I've used it to put ice in a cooler. You do a lot of back and forth, and you're waiting for it to create cubes. This creates bullet cubes. I'm going to do a little inset video, or I'll put a video in here. You'll see what I'm talking about. But basically, this is designed for a party, for on your countertop or out on your patio. You plug it in, and it gives you ice right there where you're at. It's not designed for like commercially filling up coolers or anything like that. So really, it being an ice maker, the big question that I would ask if I'm looking to buy a product and I want to know, does it work? The answer is yes. Does it produce a lot of ice? The answer is yes. Does it do it quickly? Yes. So the way this works, it's not designed to like hold ice forever. So it's not going to create ice like your freezer does and then hold it in a tray. It has a reservoir that's up front here, and sitting about right here is a tray that holds the ice. The bottom of the tray has holes in it, and the back part here makes the ice. There's a mechanism that pushes the ice forward, dumps it into the tray, and it will hold it for a long time. But eventually, it will begin to melt. And the ice on the bottom then melts and just recycles itself back into the reservoir again. So it's not something where you plug it in and it makes a tray of ice and then it shuts itself off and waits for you to empty that tray of ice before it makes it again, like a freezer ice maker. This will shut itself off. It has a ice full light on top. When the tray is filled up, it will stop making ice, but that ice eventually will begin to melt back into the reservoir again, and then it'll start to process over. So if you're thinking of getting one of these for your work, which is something I have considered, I work in a facility, I do maintenance, and where our break room is, we don't really have access to ice. We have a small mini fridge. The ice is not a part of that. Having something like this down there would give me the ability to put ice in a drink during my lunch hour, or if I wanted to, make myself a blended smoothie or something like that. That would be a non-alcoholic smoothie. So I was curious to see how much water it would take to fill this. 4 16.9 ounce bottles of water takes you pretty much right to the max fill line. You'll get your first round of ice in about 7 to 8 minutes. You'll have your second round of ice in about 15-16 minutes. I set a timer up and ran it through, and I was through the second cycle of ice in 16 minutes, but I had left the lid open, so it may go a little faster if the lid is closed. Alright, well, it's an ice maker. Not a whole lot I can tear into here or get into. What I want to do is just cut to some video I shot of it in operation, just so you can kind of see how the mechanism works. And basically that's it. Make sure to look in the description box down below. I'll have some links down there for it. First round of cubes. Hey, as always, I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.